Hello everyone, my name is Shivani of Soothe Sessions. Thank you so much for joining me. So today I wanted to discuss how to get over 3 parental fears that a lot of us may have when we first become parents, okay? So I'm going to reveal the secrets of getting over these 3 fears, okay? So the first fear is fear of failing, okay? If you're a new parent, or if you're any type of parent, you can have a 5-year-old or a 13-year-old. You may be afraid that you're failing as a parent, okay? It's a legitimate fear, okay? So the secret to getting over that fear is knowing that you will never be perfect, okay? That's the secret. The secret is that you will never be perfect, and none of us are, okay? It's important to release yourself from that fear of failing, because you will never, ever be perfect, okay? It's being a parent is like on-the-job training. There is no written manual, there is no exact handbook, because every person's child is different, okay? So what may work for that parent and they were successful in that area with their child may not necessarily work for your child, because your child is different. So it's important not to hold yourself to such high standards, because ultimately you will make a mistake. Ultimately something will not pan out the way that you expected. The goal is to make the best decisions and do the best that you can for your kid, but also understand that you will never be a perfect parent. It's just not possible, okay? So the second fear is the fear of being like your parent, okay? The reason that can be a fear is because sometimes your parent may not have created a great childhood for you, okay? So you fear that your child may have the exact same childhood that you had. So your parent could have been a drug addict, your parent could have been in jail, you fear that for your child. You know, your parent could have been abusive or verbally abusive towards you, so you feel that you may create the same type of atmosphere and your child may have to deal with the same thing. The secret to combating that fear is to understand that you are in control of the environment that you create for your child, okay? Your child does not have to grow up in an abusive environment. Your child doesn't have to grow up with a drug addicted parent. Your child doesn't have to grow up bouncing from house to house to house to house. You are in control of the type of childhood that you want your child to have, okay? And you should know, if you've had a rough childhood, you have the experience to say, you know what? I know how that impacts you as a child, and how you may still be impacted from your childhood. So I'm going to do the best of my ability. I'm going to do the best that I can to make sure that my child never has to experience the things that I may have experienced, okay? You are in control of the type of atmosphere and the type of childhood that your child has. It's no one else's responsibility. It does not matter what your parents did in the past. All that we're talking about, and the only thing that we can impact, is the future and is the present right now. So based on what you're doing, are you creating a healthy environment and a healthy childhood for your child? You're in control of that, okay? And the third fear that I wanted to speak about is the fear of judgment. You know, it's a real thing, because people are always watching. People always have something to say about your parenting choices, what you put the kid on, where you sent the kid to school, you know, what you pack for lunch, things like that. But the secret to getting over that fear is to understand that people are always going to have something to say about your parenting style. That's the secret. There will never be a time where someone doesn't have something to say. That's what people do. Sometimes people can be very judgmental, okay? But I want to release you from that fear, because ultimately you have to do what's the best for your child. You are the parent of that child, no one else. You have to make sure that you and your spouse are making the best decisions for your child with what you have. It doesn't matter what anybody has to say about what you choose to do as a parent. And nowadays you can research things, you can look into things, you can read about things, you can see certain things that may have worked in the past, and really look into what will work for your particular situation. Once you make a decision for your child, about your child, be confident that this is the decision that you chose to make and you're okay with it. Whether someone judges you or whether they don't judge you, it's completely fine, because you know that you are making the best choice for your child, okay? So the 3 secrets are: you will never be a perfect parent. You can create the environment that you want your child to have, no matter what type of childhood you had. And the 3rd secret is: people are always going to judge you, so make sure that you are making the best decision for your child, okay? So hopefully my 3 secrets will help you overcome some of those common parental fears, okay? Thank you so much for watching, and you have a great day.